What? Okay, hold on. Why do you guys have a bear?
We are shadows, we are fire. In the black our hearts aspire. Cause they steal karma's ire. In the night we rise higher. Dark streets pulse with a deadly sound. Kaze carving chaos to the ground. Karma watches from his lofty mound. One shot, one life in the underground.
Boy chummers, before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor, give it a like if you're on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're listening on your favorite audio platform. Those interactions go a long way at helping us reach new people who might be interested in Shadowrun. We did hit our goal of 500 subscribers on YouTube, and it's all thanks to you. Now let's shoot for 500 more. Greatly appreciate all of you that are helping with this. Last time, there was some build-up. We found their spot. There may have been an interrogation. And the guy... Kaze and Karma thought it would be a great idea to stealthily infiltrate the secret lair, quote unquote. They ran into somebody they didn't expect, were led into a room with a painted skull on the door, and without question, stepped inside, and the door was locked behind them. They are left with Theron in the room, and that's where we pick up. So you guys want to go ahead and just roll initiatives here?
Can I roll the hug? Roll the smooch. Can I just give it to a little kiss?
No, that's part of the initiative, definitely.
Oh, got it. Can I use the plot point to peck him on the cheek?
real fast.
Yeah, real fast.
That's a good use of plot points.
Can you remind us what initiative roll is?
Roll 6 dice. Tell me how many hits you get.
Got it.
Karma, how about that? You're up first.
I'm gonna get as far away from it as possible. Not a big room, I understand that. I'm taking a couple steps back, really. I'm gonna sling my sniper rifle and take a shot.
All right, he will dodge out of the way of your shot.
I'm gonna take a second shot. Use my other action.
Okay. He even more expertly dodges the second shot.
All right, well, you know.
Almost as if he was ready for it.
Understandable. That's me.
All right. In he charges at Kaze, raising his large sword. Hey, look at you dodging out of the way.
Hey,
good job. Hey, it's your turn.
is what we do. Hey, all right. I would like to counter swing at him with my sword.
Swing away. You get in a good slash on him. It looks like it mostly is absorbed by his armor, but still looks like you cut. Karma, back up to you.
All right. Well, he's not focused on me, so I'm just going to keep unloading into him.
Before Karma takes his shot, could I use a plot point?
What do you want to do?
As I'm doing my slash attack on him, I'm going to have it be where I basically do the slash and then am turning so that way I could see Karma. And I want to give him a signal that I'm going to drop a flashbang before he takes his next shot, so he would know to shield himself to not get blinded, so it will hopefully make it easier for him to shoot the big man with the large sword that's trying to kill us.
If that's what you want to use the plot point for, that's what they're for.
Karma?
He gives you the signal. Okay, well, he doesn't know what's going on. Let's see if he even catches you making any kind of sign. How about that?
I'll use my first shot in exchange to cover my eyes and to go off.
Okay.
Okay. As it does that, I'll follow it up with a shot at the second one.
All right.
After it goes off. Yeah.
Now it is his turn to swing wildly in the direction that he last remembers Kaze going to. So he just kind of does a spin move behind him to try and get this hit. All right, Kaze, go ahead. Roll your regular defense of agility plus logic. So you're going to take 7 damage as he swings his sword around wildly.
Hey, that's what armor's for.
1 hit partially connecting with you, and then it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like I should just, return the favor at this point. That's rude of him. I want to aim for the arm, like his primary arm that he's been like swinging for the sword with.
Okay. You will go for his arm, and he goes to move as his vision is slightly returning. However, he misjudged the way he should dodge. And instead of hitting him in the arm, you plunge your sword square through his chest. And then he kind of just stands there with the claymore off to the side a little bit, sputtering as he looks at you, and then falls backwards onto the floor.
All things considered, not too bad. He was, yes, that was Theron.
Okay, I'm gonna go over, take out my sword, start cutting off ear tips. Pull my little plastic sandwich baggie.
That is Karma's job.
All right, you are plus
Ear
2
tip,
ear
man.
tips in your sandwich
Let me
baggie
put that in my gear.
as you hear a voice scream out, "No!" You can look up, and from a makeshift kind of balcony, you can see the Red Lady, and you just watch her hand reach back like this as fire starts to gather in her palm, and she flings it down at you.
Can I use a plot point to take a shot at her as she does so?
Yeah, you can. So your 1 plot point spent for this scene will be to take the shot at her, and my 1 plot point would be to add a glitch die to that roll.
Okay, so
And
with
stage
2
damage.
successes, yeah, that's going to be 11 physical anti-armor hits.
Okay. And then, wow. And then I need you guys to roll agility plus logic to avoid this lovely fireball. Karma will successfully avoid the fireball,
Small and nimble, baby.
whereas Kaze will unfortunately not. You will take 8 physical damage, apply to armor first, and then apply to yourself. Meanwhile, as Karma is dodging out of the way, he manages to round off a sniper shot and punch that bullet right through her head as she casts the spell, and her body falls over into the pit.
As I'm like putting out the fire on myself. Just nice shot. That was a good one. That's a good
Nice,
shot.
yeah,
Nice,
nice.
good job.
Walk over with the sword, start cutting off some ear tips.
You're now plus 4 ear tips.
All right, we got Red Lady ear tips.
Don't worry.
I'm
I've got
keeping
the
track, I'm
notes.
keeping
I've got the
Oh, okay,
notes.
got it. I got it in my gear list. So, in fact, the only things in my gear list. Okay, so we got one more. Who do we got left? Wait, was it just
Dog, we've still got like 4 more guys we gotta take out.
what?
There were 6 leaders to this gang, and he
Oh,
said that
shit!
one of
I thought
them
there
was
was 3.
one of them was to be left alive to send a message.
Oh God! All right,
We've still got Zurich, we've still got Arendelle, we've still got Alaire and Blaine Deathedge.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I
are we
wrote
still
all
going,
of these down for this purpose, so
Are
we
we
know what we're
going
doing.
for information, or are we just gonna finish them? Like, we already started. You know,
I
the train's
mean,
already going. It left the
listen,
station.
The train has left the station.
Although that's a valid point, I am 6 wounds deep on physical right now, and that's not feeling too hot. So
Just use 2 plot points to heal yourself. Buy 2
Oh,
points.
yeah?
You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
use,
yeah.
yeah. Trade them out. I don't know. Maybe we should have brought a med kit. That probably would have been a good idea.
I have bandages.
They probably have. Well, apply it.
and disinfectant spray left over from our interrogation.
Should probably use some of that.
That might help you with the burns.
Okay, yeah.
Burns that you've
I
received.
would like to do that easy. I would like to apply my disinfectant spray and strategically placed bandages.
Please roll me your biotech.
So default to logic, yeah, that's what you're saying.
All right, roll logic plus logic minus 2 dice. You tie yourself up in the bandages and you apply the spray, but doesn't really feel like it's doing anything for you.
You look like a mummy, just so you know.
Like
You look
a
like
cool
dark-
mummy? Or...
Yes, you look like Dark Man.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. I already have the trench coat. Need a fedora.
Yeah, you need a fedora.
And to sound more like Liam Neeson.
Mhm.
I mean,
So
I think at this point, you know, I'm still down to try to see if we could maybe find some info still. Hopefully avoid more confrontations if possible would probably be good.
Well,
hey,
it doesn't help that one of the people that knows we are not supposed to be here has been somewhere else now that, you know, is somewhere in the building.
the people that knows that we're not supposed to be. What?
The
Who?
person
He's
that
not
let us
following.
here? Was that
Oh,
Yeah.
because Pharrell
Lady
locked us in
Pharrell
here.
or something?
I
Yeah.
see. Well, first and foremost, I think we should probably scavenge their bodies for goods and see if there's anything useful in there.
How many
Right?
glass arrows do we find?
Well, considering that neither of these were rangers, probably none.
Yes,
You
that is
never know.
correct. None of them have arrows.
Do they have anything else? Or
They have more of those poker chips with the weird numbers written on them.
collect the
Could
poker
always
chips.
use more poker chips.
You can always use more poker
We
chips.
don't know why yet, but we
They
can
could
always
be
use them.
important.
They might be important one day.
And then the guy's big sword.
Don't need it.
I can't hold it.
Okay. Other than that, there's not really anything else.
God, these guys suck.
Well, we should probably leave for now, right? I think that's probably a better idea than
Sure.
to poke around when there's a person that already knew that we were in here that wasn't supposed to. And I'm at -2 penalties right now, so that's
Yeah,
a
but you know
bad
what?
move.
Easy's probably going to mention is the fact that the door's locked.
I like this. This guy, he's paying attention. The door is indeed locked.
So,
Windows?
Oh, wait, hang on.
oh,
I almost forgot. She fell into the pit. She does have a key on her.
Are there any windows in this room?
There are. They're boarded
are there
up.
any windows with keyholes in them?
There are no
There
windows.
are.
No windows with keyholes in them.
It's unfortunate.
Also, yes, it's probably terrible that you didn't find all their extra gear that they might have on them if they were, say, outside of where they are living.
Well,
You know,
we'll just loot the
maybe
armory before we
then-
leave.
Maybe then, if you find their rooms, Karma, that you could find.
More looting. More reason
Uh-huh.
to kill everyone.
But yes, she does have a key on her, and it's an actual key, like
A physical key. Yeah.
a physical key, not like a maglock pass or something like that. She has a
So-
physical key.
Do you want to just break out of this room, out through the window, and lick your wounds, or do you want to just walk out through the locked door? I can climb up to the balcony, maybe see what's up there. What's the plan?
That's a great question across the board. So, do you think that we should keep going since we're already here, or is that probably a bad idea since they probably have had the
I mean,
bell alarm raised, as it were?
have they though? Like,
Potentially?
we haven't been stormed in. It's pretty quiet so far, but I feel like we
That's
should probably
true.
make a decision before they decide to check.
Absolutely. That's why
I was
still
already
coming
here for
current.
trying to kill everyone. You're the one that has taken damage.
I have, and it's not great, but all things considered, I mean, we could push on a little bit. We could just, try our best. See what happens.
Okay, how about this? You
Okay.
start work. Okay, let's divide the plan. You start working on the window. Okay.
Yep,
Here. Listen
okay.
up. You start
Alright.
working on the window, so we have an exit route. That window is going to be our exit route. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm going to climb up to the balcony. I'm going to climb up, see what's up there. Okay. And then we'll come back together and leave through the locked door if we want. Okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run up the wall to the balcony.
Okay.
What do I see?
On your up to a balcony, there's some there's some brain matter up here.
Ooh.
Put it in your
Delicious.
pocket for later.
Wow. You can still hear the sounds of what is probably a party, maybe.
Okay.
Sounds lively. So maybe they didn't hear what happened in this room.
Great.
There's
Okay.
nobody else immediately there around you.
Okay. I probably shouldn't roam off. Would be funny though. All right, I'll drop back down.
Okay.
Okay, good news.
You're
Sounds
back in
like
the
they're
room.
still partying on. Party hard, the USA. Is that how
Okay.
that went? Yeah.
Yep. More or less. So do we just want to keep going?
Man, make a decision. You want me to flip a coin? What's happening here? You're the one
I'm
that's taking
asking
damage.
for your opinion.
God, I
We're a
already said
team.
we should. We should
All
go
right.
kill everyone. But
Then
like,
there we go.
you're the resistance here, man.
What's the
you're
worst
pushing
that
back.
could happen?
You die. Go to the door, unlock it, and open through.
All right, opens back out into that weird makeshift hallway of broken shelf walls and that she led you through.
I guess we just reverse our steps. Yeah. All right. Try to get back to the staircase.
All right, roll logic plus logic. Yeah, you can make your way back to the archway where you went through and had been spotted the first time by the now deceased red lady.
All right. Well, make our way to the staircase and go up.
What he said.
Making your way to the staircase and going higher. Okay.
Going higher.
Sure,
That was
you can hear the voices down in the common area, people laughing and talking, still music playing. Once you get higher up into this landing, you can see there are some makeshift cots that have been put together up here.
Okay.
And then there's a hallway that leads off that has doors on either side of it.
Do we want to investigate or just keep going?
Investigate.
Okay. Left or right?
Always left.
All right. We'll check the left door.
Okay. Rolling a die. Wow. All right, you open the door. Inside this room is a fine-looking bed that has red covers. There's some red satin that's been spread around the room. Looks like there's a footlocker at the end of the bed, a small table, and a small, or on one side of the room, there's bookshelves that are filled with books.
It's clearly Death Edge's room.
Yes, clearly.
Should we loot? Should we just check the other door?
No, we should definitely check this. I mean, we know that the person whose room this is isn't going to come back in here, so we might as well
Sure.
take our time looking through.
Fair enough. Get in, close the door. I'll check out the footlocker. Begin.
There's some extra clothes in there. There's some armor that is also painted red. It's modern armor. It's not like fantasy armor.
Can I take that armor since mine got shredded?
Yeah, if you want to.
I would
It's
like
just-
to.
Now it'll be red that you're wearing.
That's
kinda hot.
fine.
You blend in.
What's the armor attribute? What's the armor rating?
Let me find it for you. Hang on. Gives an armor of 9.
Cool.
Nice. Hey, look at that. You pretty much healed yourself. Worked out.
The rest of the footlocker, there's a gun, there's some magical reagents, and that's pretty much it.
A gun. That seems blasphemous. Do you want a gun?
I have a gun. What
I don't
kind
know,
of
man.
gun is it? Easy.
It's a good old Ares Predator.
There's okay.
Ah.
Then yeah, I've already got an Ares Predator, so we're good.
Yeah, hey, me too. All right.
I mean, does it have like a cool flame design on it or something? Is it...
Oh, yeah, is it like red?
No, it's a regular
Oh,
area.
the
Ah,
throwback in the
that's just
trunk. Ah,
boring.
the throwback in the trunk. Trash. Trash.
Sorry.
All right. Well, you just head across the hall, check the. There's books here, but reading's boring. We'll just head across the hall, check the other room.
Readings for scrubs.
I want to do a quick look over at the books on the bookshelf to just see if there's anything that's not like maybe like I don't know like a plan book or like a
like a day
some kind
planner
of
or
work
something?
journal or something. Yeah, something that's not just like
No.
a book.
Holt secret information.
No, they all look to be relating to some kind of magical research.
Ah, who cares? Finger waggling.
What research?
Like theses on magical properties. And
Oh,
things
okay,
like that.
just like magic theory
Yes.
in general. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's anything else in this room that would be worth checking. I don't think so. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, we can go check the other room across the hall. I got new armor. We're good.
Yeah. All right. Other room.
Okay, this room is empty. It looks well kept. The bed is made. It's just a regular nondescript, like nothing fancy bed. There are plans that are like tacked up on the wall, maps and everything. Attack here, enemies here, blow stuff like that.
Hmm.
It's all made of the area around this place.
War plan. It's a war plan room. Okay.
I guess if that's what you want to call it. I mean, it's
Eh.
somebody's room.
Yeah. Okay. Should we bother? I don't know. It's kind of what you're looking for, but
I mean, yeah, we could take. I just want to go with the phone, and I'll just take pictures of a bunch of the stuff that seems pertinent
Sure.
for their plans.
Yeah.
To just have that be better than stealing it, because then they know it's missing.
right. Not that the two members that are dead won't be anything to reveal on.
No.
We stole their plan. That's where they really start catching on.
Well, it looks like there's plans for an attack on the Tier embassy.
Oh. Huh. That will go great for them, surely.
Right? Nothing can go wrong.
They'll wake up in the middle of the woods afterwards with no memory of how they got there.
All right. Thanks. Oh.
Okay, I mean, was there anything else that looks important, or any other loose documents or anything that are...
No, nothing else.
All right.
There's only two other doors that are left down this hallway.
Check the left one.
One of the doors, before you say anything, one of the doors spray painted or painted on the outside of the door says "Do not enter." And it has a skull. It has a skull and crossbones.
We got it, right?
I mean, they're basically challenging us to that.
Yeah, I mean, we start with that one. Oh, maybe we should end with that one.
Do you want to?
I think we end with that one.
We
I think
end
we
with
end with that one.
Okay,
We end with
okay,
that one.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Anyway, it's just gonna be a room full of ghouls, just feral ghouls, just a bunch of them packed in a little neat room.
Why are they even here?
They're just waiting.
Sure.
What better way to deal with an embassy than by dropping a bunch of feral ghouls into it and just
True.
letting nature take its course?
So not that one, but the other
Not
one.
that one, but the
Not
other
that
one.
one.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So the other room again looks like the one that you were just in, minus the plans on the wall.
Okay, so pretty much an empty room. Not, but to us.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Before we open the door to the do
Uh-huh.
not enter room,
Mm-hmm.
what material is the door made out of?
It's just a regular door.
But is it
There's-
wood, or is it metal, or is it? what's
No,
the-
it'd be like a plastic wood mix, I would think, in the sixth world.
Okay.
It's not
So,
traditional.
It's soy door.
Soy doors. The soy-catecture industry.
The
is booming down
soy-catecture.
in downtown Seattle.
such soft doors.
So malleable. Build
Soft-
whatever you need.
Soft doors. We fulfill your needs.
I would like to use my cyber sprues to basically like poke eye holes into the door to take a look in that way, rather than just opening the door that
Little
says "Do not
holes.
enter" directly into our faces and seeing what happens. Because this seems like the more logical approach.
Sure.
I think the logical approach is not opening the door, but
We've
think
already
we're
come
beyond
this
that.
far, Karma. What
Yeah,
are we
we're
gonna
already
do?
beyond
Not
that.
open the door?
So, looking through the makeshift eye hole,
Yes, thank you.
this room is completely lit by black lights.
okay.
Okay, the
Uh,
rave room.
There's
Uh-huh.
there's blacklight paint on the walls, like neon paint that reflects from the black light of like fire painted on the walls. And there's a big dark tower in the middle of the wall, and there's a person just kind of sitting on their bed rocking, going like this, tapping their fingers together over and over.
What do you see?
It looks like a rave room. There's a lot of black light. There's somebody tapping
Okay.
fingers. I don't know who they are.
Should we geek him
Mm,
or
Easy
have
when-
a nice, friendly conversation?
Easy, when we were doing the information process on this, we
Mhm.
didn't get pictures of any of the people we're supposed to be taking out, right?
Nope.
So we have no idea if this
You
is
just have-
somebody that we're supposed
you just-
to be taking
you just
out.
have-
or not.
You just have names.
I see.
I mean, we could walk in and ask
you
nicely
have.
if he wants
You
to help
don't
kill
have.
everyone.
Remember, you don't have pictures. You have names and like small descriptions.
Was there
Oh.
any of the descriptions describe a psychopath?
Yeah, did any of them match the description of the weird dude in the black light room tapping his fingers
Yeah,
together?
prefers purple lighting, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's mention of two powerful mages. You've only seen one.
I
Hmm.
don't know if I mean, unless they just have a crazy mage, which is possible. I don't know. He seems important.
Hey, easy. Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Where's he sitting in the room?
Sitting off to the side away from the door. He's just sitting on his bed that's pushed up against the wall.
Is he by chance sitting where on the other side, where the thing that he's sitting against, the other side of it would be a wall?
Oh my god.
Oh, like the opposite room?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be facing the wall. Yeah.
Okay, so like I could go into the opposite side of the wall of where that guy is and say maybe try stabbing my sword through the wall to kill him from the other side of the wall.
Oh no,
Before
that would
we
be
even
on
go in there?
that'd be on the outside. Like
So
his
he's sitting
bed.
facing the door
He's
with the outside of the wall.
he can see into he can see the doorway, and he's up against the bed, facing against an outside wall.
Oh, okay.
And then he's
Okay.
facing the opposite wall that would
So we'll
be,
go
adjoining
outside
the-
real fast. I'll give
Yes.
you a boost.
Yep. We'll go back to the window we cleared all the plywood off of.
Yep.
Climb out, figure out which
Well,
window
if we go,
it is.
well, I mean, hypothetically, if we go back into the adjacent room to this one on the same side of the building, if there's a window, we could just go out that one
True.
and attempt to accomplish
Genius.
the same thing.
You're so
the
smart.
The alternative side, the alternative option to this
Uh-huh.
is I could just poke another hole in a door, and you could just take a sniper shot through that hole.
We could just open the door. That's also possible.
But if he's a mage, then he knows we're there, and that's a bad thing.
That is true. It's sure if you want me to just shoot through the door, go ahead and make another peephole. Bullet hole? I don't know. What to
I think
call
it'd be an aim hole at that point.
aim hole. There we go.
Uh huh.
You might have to make two, one for like my scope to see through, and then for the bullet. Well, I guess I only
No,
really
just
one. I
trust.
could probably
Yeah,
shoot
you
through.
just trust. You just
Yeah.
trust.
Okay. Sure. I'm so glad he doesn't hear your spurs going through the door.
Yeah, he seems really
Really into
take it
it,
up
yeah.
with his finger tapping.
Well, he's also listening to loud music too.
I see.
There you
I
go.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I'll go slightly down to where Karma's eyeline level would be, and I'll punch another hole in for him, and just be like, "Could you get the shot from here?"
How confident am I in my shot capabilities via door?
I mean, you'd basically almost be blind firing through the door.
It's not great with a sniper rifle. My odds aren't good. I could do it, but you could also just swing open the door and I could take a shot real fast.
I guess that's just not as cool, you know. It's always style over substance here in these Shadowruns, but whatever. I guess we can just
Okay.
open the door.
Oh, okay. So I'll get in position, take a knee with the sniper.
So as soon as you open the door, he gets up and raises his hands up and prays, yells praise.
I raise my hands up in praise.
I pull the trigger.
Okay.
Listen, man, we had a plan. I don't care what he's praising.
Do. Hey, we do. And look, I'm keeping him distracted. He's looking at me.
Yeah, you're matching his freak. As the
I'm
kids
matching
say.
the freak right now, man.
Oh boy. Okay.
Fire away.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Zooey Mama. Gonna be 5 hits.
Remove 3.
All right, that is going to be 11 anti-armor physical.
All right, he stands up to praise, then immediately falls back over.
Oh, all right.
Look at this. We are just cleaning it out.
Should we cut off his ear tips just in case?
Better safe than sorry, I guess, at this point. As we get close to do it, can I search the body and see if he has any type of identification on him by chance? Maybe something that
Sure.
would let us know
Sure
who
can.
he is.
Go ahead and
Alright.
roll your
My logic plus willpower?
yes sir.
I hope this
Your
is like the
perception.
president of Ares. Just like
Somebody who just comes here to get their freak on. 3 successes.
It's just some guy wearing a black robe.
Well, a robe's robe. Good enough for me.
According to the dossier information that we got,
Yeah.
which person was the other mage other than Pharrell?
Alair.
Alair? Okay.
Yeah.
Does this guy look like an LR?
I'm just gonna put maybe killed ? Still
Alright.
took tips. Okay.
Mystery tips. There you go.
Mystery
I'll add it.
tips.
Mystery tips added to the log.
Wow.
Does this person match
yeah.
the description of Alair that we had from the dossier?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Follow up info. He does.
It
Okay.
is? Oh, okay. Not so mystery tips.
I'm still gonna leave as maybe killed because
You
Not
never know.
confirmed.
You
Yeah.
never know.
Never know.
All right. Hey, easy peasy. I wonder what his
there-
story was. Like-
I don't know why he was sitting in the freak
Yeah.
room all by himself. But hey, you
Could
know
have been a
what?
good guy. Could have been a really strong ally for us.
maybe he was tired of the APN's politics.
I
Maybe
mean, he
was
said
just trying to get
praise.
out.
Yeah, maybe he was like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
praise, save my saviors." You know, sucks. All right, staircase.
So anyway, is there anything else cool in the party room, or
Oh, yeah.
is it just
Anything else
the
cool
black
in here?
lights and the loud music and the?
really on him. He stood up too fast. You know?
No, that's really just the black lights, the loud music, the black robes. I
Okay.
mean, when you're looking around, there's like also skeletal figures that have been painted on the walls as well that also glow in the black light.
I mean, he probably wasn't a good guy. I feel like it's safe to assume he was probably gonna attack us. I don't know. Who cares? Let's also not forget to keep one alive. You're gonna have to remind me about that because
Yeah, but
I'm
not
just killing
the,
on a
yeah,
killing spree. So
but not the mage is probably a good idea. Not
Probably,
either of the
yeah.
mages are probably the good ones.
I
to
feel
keep
like
alive.
it would be ironic if we left Lady Prayer, whatever her name was, alive because
Pharrell.
she's the one that pretty much let us live. You know, so I say we leave her alive because it seems ironic.
It's
and
too
funny.
late, dog. You headshot her. off the
Oh
balcony.
right. See, I'm just on
Yeah.
such a blood killing spree. I
Yeah,
don't
the blood
remember.
rage has
The
given
blood rage,
you
yeah.
short-term memory loss, apparently.
I don't know,
To
there's a
when
lot of
you
people.
already murdered her super hard like 10 minutes ago. So anyway, let's go ahead and leave this room and we're gonna continue exploring further forward and see what we can find.
You're looking for the staircase to go up or go down?
Up
Again.
again to the
Okay.
3rd floor, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Up towards the 3rd.
Okay. So the entire 3rd floor has been cleared open other than the necessary support pillars, and everything's been painted green. And there are more plants up here to make it look like it's a wooded area.
All right, 4th floor we go.
It doesn't look like anything's been done to the 4th floor. It doesn't even look like there's power to the 4th floor. It's
Oh.
dark. You can smell like a mildewy smell from maybe old books. But yeah, there's nothing significant that you can tell from the 4th floor.
Moving on up, 5th floor we go.
Again, most of the, or a large part of the 5th floor has been cleared, and there's a lavish-looking tent that has been set up here.
Does it look like the tent's occupied? Like, is there a light on the inside or anything?
There's light, but it doesn't look like there's anybody inside. But there's light.
Should we investigate the tent?
Cautiously.
Cautiously, we investigate the tent.
Stealthily, some might say.
So roll stealth. Extremely sneakily. You guys creep up to this tent.
Is there more, or is it our turn?
Are you peeking inside? Like, what do you want to do here?
Yeah,
You creep up to the tent. That's what I got.
Well, yeah,
Is
and
it
like
a zipper
look
tent,
in
or
and
is it
see
a
what's
latch?
happening. Like we're trying to
There's-
see what's happening here without them seeing us. Easy. That's the point of the stealth.
There's a few small tables that have modern
these?
electric lanterns on them. It's like a 8-person tent.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a little, like, 1-person tent. Like, looks nice, but...
No, it's like an 8-person tent.
Okay.
There's some small tables with modern lanterns that are sitting on them that are on. There's lavish looking clothes. They might be from like stage plays. You can't really tell.
Huh.
They're definitely not from your average department store.
All right. 6th floor we go. Unless you wanted to role play.
I mean, is there any paperwork or documentation or anything on the table with the next to the lanterns or anything? Or...
There's a big banner that's hanging at the back that has the gang logo on it. But other than that, there's not a whole lot else in here. There are a couple guns.
So they do use guns. They're just weird. Okay.
I mean, you have yet to see any one of them use a gun yet.
Maybe they're just collectors.
Yes,
They're just fans.
Yeah.
fine craftsmen of the shooting sport.
All right.
I guess we'll
One
Go
more
up.
floor to go. Yeah.
go up to the next one. Yeah, there's
Sure.
nothing else here.
Other than this tent with sort of fancy clothes, nobody in it, but there's also a high-backed chair that's put towards the back in front of the logo, like where someone of regal status might sit.
It's probably an orgy thing.
Or the leader. This is probably like Zurich's room, if I had to guess.
Same thing.
Okay. Onward up to the next floor. It would be kind of the attic of this place. There's a bunch of storage, but there is the sign of something that is living here. You can hear something rattling around.
Well, I don't like that. Kaze, you gotta take the lead on this one, man. It's all yours. Get it, cowboy. Use your thermal vision.
Yeah, let's do a quick thermo scan and see what's going on out here.
A quick thermo scan.
Yep.
Well, there's definitely some kind of... There's something that shows up, so there's definitely something up here. You can't quite tell if it's humanoid or not, but it is back in the room past stacks of boxes.
There's definitely something else up here, and I'm pretty sure it knows we're here
Well,
because it looks like it's waiting.
what, you want to kill it, or should we call out to it? They could probably hear us. We're just kind of talking casually, so.
We are. It's true.
And it hasn't attacked us, so.
It hasn't. Why don't you go out and praise and see what it does?
I'm no, not gonna do that.
I guess I can.
Sure, I'll shoot it when it comes out. Like,
If we need to, maybe it'll
Sure,
be
yeah.
friendly.
if
You can, as you step into the room, whoever steps in first, you can hear low growling.
okay, so it's not on our target list. Do we want to leave it be, or we want to try to make a companion?
I mean, do we have anywhere else to go from here? Like,
The first, there might be a basement. I don't think we looked for one.
there might be a bit. That's true.
I mean, we're
I
missing
guess-
3 people. They're either not here, they're in the common room with the 12 other people, or they're in a basement. So we should have got some grenades. That would have made our job so much easier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what do you want to do? Explore and see what this growling noise is, or head back downstairs?
I don't know. It's
I'm
hard to
intrigued.
say.
Worst case scenario, it's a hellhound and you get eaten.
Yeah. Yeah. Worst case scenario.
Best case scenario, it's a new friend.
Best case scenario. Sure, let's investigate.
Woo!
Why not?
Kaze dies. Let's go.
Wow.
No, it's
Who's-
fine. I will have my sniper ready just in case.
You're just heading back towards it.
Yep.
Cautiously.
As you walk further into the room, the growling intensifies.
I
We can
assumed
turn
it
back.
Would... I thought you were committed on this. What happened now? You were so
Hey
sure
man, I'm just
before.
I'm giving you the option to live. That's all. I'm not worried about it.
Could I like squat down and like put out a hand like a head? You know, give him one of those.
Give it up.
Yeah,
With old
yeah, yeah, yeah.
all reliable.
Old reliable. I mean, if that's what you want to try and do.
Sure. What's the
Okay.
worst thing that could happen at this point?
Okay. So you make the relaxing cat noises? I don't know. What
Yep.
do you call that? Is that what you call it? Okay.
It's
The dulcet tones.
Dulcet tones of cat noises, sure. There is a intense growl as boxes are thrown back, and this large creature rises up to tower over the boxes.
That's big.
Does it look friendly?
Is it like a friendly growl or?
Yeah.
No, it's like an intimidating growl.
Hmm.
And if you shine light onto it, it looks like it's a saber-tooth bear.
Well, that's all right. We'll leave. We'll just, it's chilling. We're chilling. Why do they have a bear? What? How'd they even get a bear into the city like casually? What?
So many questions, right?
Why the hell they have a bear?
Yeah, it's just got its arms up, making itself look bigger than you as it growls at you.
It's probably doing a good job. All right. Yeah, we should probably leave the bear. I don't think we can really. I can't talk to animals. I don't know about you.
Nope. That sounds good.
All right. Throw
Let's
the bear
not.
a thumbs up and turn around and walk out.
All right, are you headed all the way back downstairs to the common area, or are you going?
I guess we can head towards the first floor and search for a basement.
Oh, you mean on the level that you came in on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or yeah, I guess just a staircase going down, which would be lead to the basement. I guess. I don't know. Anything?
You don't really find any basement access. You can
Alright.
search. I mean, you can search when you get back down to that bottom floor.
Yeah, might as well.
Go ahead and roll it. So behind a bunch of pieces of board and destroyed furniture. There's a door that all the stuff was stacked against to try to hide.
Ah. Well, they're probably not. Okay. So they're probably not down there, but do we want to take the time to explore the basement? Or do we want to leave? Or do we want to handle the 12 people? So that's pretty much our options. Or we can go back to the bear, try to chat it up. That seems like not a good call, though.
Definitely not the bear. You
Yeah.
know, we could go check the basement, see what's going on. I'm sure there's nothing bad down there.
More bears. It's just... Sure. All right. Is the door unlocked?
Yes, it's just a little tough to open, like it's a little stuck, but you can force it open.
All right. I suppose we can cautiously try to check out the basement real fast.
Make your way down into the basement. It is musty. It's a little damp. But there is light down here.
Oh.
Okay. Coming from one room. You can see a light coming from one room out of everything else that's down here.
Stealth up to it.
Well, Karma makes it up to the doorway very, very easily, whereas Kaze is hitting every can and rock on his way over to the door.
Dude, I'm on tier 2 physical damage, alright? It's a rough one out here, man. We are just trying, alright? We are trying.
It's rough out these streets.
Jeez.
You can get up to the doorway. There is nothing but light. Then it's just like a curtain that separates you from entering the room.
Suppose we'll move the curtain to the side and peep inside.
Okay. There's lots of skulls painted on the walls, very crudely, skulls and crossbones. There's the APN logo on one wall, and the death to the non-nobility painted here and there. The new nobles will rise, etc. And then on one section of wall, it just says kill count. It has a bunch of tallies on it.
All right.
There's an open footlocker with nothing in it, and a bed with a beat-up looking mattress. That's all that's in here.
So we either leave or we head towards the common room. Now here's hypothetically, assuming that the 3 members we don't have are at the common room, we could just wait. Like, one of them is going to come. This is probably someone's room. Someone's probably going to come back here, and we could just ambush them once they're back. We'd also go back to the 5th floor and do the same thing with the leader.
True. I mean...
Or we can leave and, try again tomorrow. Finish off the job.
I mean, the element of surprise is still on our side at this point. So I honestly don't think that there's any reason to leave and come back because we're already here.
Right.
The better question is, do we want to go and have one of us here and one of us on the 5th floor room to try to get both of them rather than just going for one or the other?
That's splitting the party always seems to work.
Nothing ever goes wrong when you split the party.
Yeah, I suppose we could. I'll sure.
Well, if you're comfy with it, I mean, would you be okay with going back up to the 5th floor spot, or would you rather go here?
Frag it. I'll go up to the 5th floor. I could probably get out easier if you can if I get caught. So, But
Okay.
like worst case scenario, you can hide in the shadows or something. If something goes wrong.
As long as I'm better at stealth than I was on our way here.
Do you want me to re-barricade the door? You'll kind of be stuck down here until they get here. Or we leave it unbarricaded and they know someone has been through here. So
It's a good point.
There's that.
It's a good point. It's a good point. I guess re-barricaded on the way out.
All right.
Hope for the best.
All right. So yeah, I'll head back out. I'll re-barricade the basement door as best as I can to replicate it, and I'll head to probably the 6th floor actually, because the 5th floor was kind of open, wasn't it? Like there was just the
Except
whole
for the
tent
Except
thing.
for the tent. Yep.
I can't really hide there. I can at least slightly chill on the opposite side of the room of the bear in the 6th floor.
And hope that it doesn't get mad that you're there.
You know, I'll sit on the staircase. If I'm really quiet, it won't know.
All right, so you guys are just gonna hang out in your respective areas. How long are you gonna wait there?
I'll send a text to Kaze.
That's a question for Karma because I'm stuck. So
Oh, that's a good question.
I am here
what
for
time
now
is it?
is the answer to that question.
Like, what time of day is it?
Well, you went in at night, so
Oh, true.
it's later in the evening.
We'll wait an hour
Okay.
to begin. To begin.
Oh, to begin. Okay.
To begin.
1 hour goes by. Nothing happens.
I'll send a text to Kaze. Wanna still wait? Question mark?
Thumbs up emoji.
Wait another hour. Okay.
Nothing happens in another hour.
I will resend the exact same message to Kaze.
Are you waiting another hour?
Guess so.
All right,
Okay.
another hour.
2 hours down, on to the 3rd hour. Still nothing.
God, these guys, what of a rager is this? Jesus. I should have gotten some long haul for this. Oh my God.
3 hours
Send a
in.
Send a text.
Staying
Do
or
you just
going?
want to go kill him? Like,
12 dudes with the 2 of us, and I'm already at a -2. I don't know, man. I don't like those odds necessarily, to be honest.
all
That's
right,
a little spicy.
guess another hour.
Sometimes it's part of the job.
I guess so. It's a stakeout, really, just on the inside.
Both of you roll perception. So Karma, you can hear the sound of people talking on the floor below you, or at least coming up the stairs to the next floor. Kaze, you can just hear the sound of footsteps making their way towards that room down the hallway.
Did the door to the room
There is no door.
There is no door. Okay.
Remember, it was a sheet that you just moved out of the way.
Right, the sheet had moved out of the way. Is there anywhere near the entrance to the doorway that I could conceivably hide myself behind?
Like
a stack of boxes or a bookshelf or anything like that that might be helpful?
There's nothing up against the doorway. You could either hide under the bed or throw the mattress up in the doorway to kind of cause a block.
I'll go under the bed.
All right, you're gonna hide under the bed. Okay.
Yep.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Cyber straight into it, you know.
What are you going to do, Karma? You hear the 2 voices.
2? Okay. Can I make out what they're saying at all?
It's mumbled talking. I mean, coming from a floor away.
Fair.
You're mostly just hearing the sound of 2 people talking at a reasonable level.
Okay.
And their footsteps as they make their way to the 5th floor.
Yeah, I suppose I'll just wait. Take hiding, that's about it.
Okay, so you're just gonna wait up on the 6th floor stairs.
I mean, would they be able to see me once they got to the 5th floor?
Well, no, because it wraps around to the next
stairs
so
I'll
that go
just
up. So
stay tucked away and hope they don't go up another level.
Okay. It sounds like they're leaving onto the 5th floor.
Okay, so yeah, well, I'll just wait till they get settled.
Okay.
Okay.
How long are you gonna wait?
Wow, these sons of a bitch.
I'm just curious how long you're gonna sit there and wait.
Well, if they have a conversation, okay, if like they have a conversation that lasts like longer than like 10 minutes, I'll make my way down and try to like peep into the bottom floor to see, you know, like
Okay.
if I can see who it is. And
They'll definitely still be there
God,
after 10 minutes.
All right, conversating, socializing in a cult. Okay, then yeah, I will sneak kind of down to the staircase and like kind of just peep over the corner into the 5th floor to see what I
Okay.
can see.
It looks like there are 2 silhouettes in the tent.
Well, I'm thinking.
All right. While you're thinking,
Yeah.
back to Kaze, who is hiding under the bed. Go ahead and give me your stealth roll for your hiding. You hear the sound of the curtain being pulled away angrily, like forcefully pulled away. Somebody mumbling, and then just kind of stops. If I were a little mouse, where would I hide? Is the sound you hear.
Well, I'm gonna roll a flashbang out from underneath the bed.
There you go.
All right. Flashbang goes off and you hear ah, followed by so do you want to dodge out from underneath the bed there?
Yep.
All right, as it gets sprayed with bullets.
That's the intention.
Okay.
Can I, like, is this like just like a mattress on like a chitsy frame, or like
Yes. Yes.
So can I like upend the bed as I'm coming up? Like I'm basically like pushing it up off of the ground off me towards the dude to also cause a distraction as it comes at him.
Yeah, and then he blind fires in that direction. All right, what you got?
4.
You can successfully avoid damage as he is spraying in that direction. Sadly, Karma, you hear no gunshots because you're far too far.
That's all right. Anyway, so I'm gonna take a shot. I can see the silhouettes. I line up
You
my
can
aim with
see
one
the
of the silhouettes.
silhouettes.
Yeah, I'll just aim for one of their heads.
All right, just aim for a random one.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Sure,
I'll-
sure.
Yeah,
Sure. Okay.
sure.
Fire away. I'll give you 1 bonus die for aiming.
That's going to be 16 physical damage.
Mhm.
Armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you watch the bullet go in, and you just watch one body just crumple, and then a few seconds later, you hear shouts of alarm.
I'm okay. Let me know if I can do this. Technically, I have a second. Oh well, I guess we're not in initiative. Can I swap to AP or not AP? Stick and shock real fast. Or do you want me to do that on initiative?
You can. It's just that the stick and shock will not penetrate the fabric of the tent.
Yes, I'm assuming this man is not going to stay within the tent. So.
Probably not. It's probably gonna run out. So
Yeah.
yes, in that time it takes him to run out, you could switch your ammo
Okay, I will switch to the ammo and then
and then take your shot.
Second shot.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
lying in wait. Take your shot.
Okay. Well, that's going to be 11 stun damage.
Oh god. All right. He drops.
Easy
As he
peasy.
walks out.
Cool. I'll listen. I'm just gonna pause, freeze up, and listen for anyone like coming up the staircase.
Doesn't
Maybe-
sound like it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make my way to the body and start cutting off ear tips. Oh well, I'll check. Are these guys part of the description?
I don't know. Do you have the descriptions?
Yeah. If anything, well, I kept the data. I kept the data chat. The job.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
yes, both of these people match the descriptions.
Got it. Which ones? Can I get their names? Just for the gear list.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna roll. All right. All right. Do you want evens or odds for the headshot guy?
Evens.
Evens, you're that one. Odds, you're that one. The guy you shot in the head through the tent is Zarek.
Which is the leader, right?
Yeah, which is the leader. Yeah.
We wanted him dead, right? That doesn't really matter, does it? I don't.
know. This is a
Okay.
conversation you'll have to have later.
Well,
The
I was
one-
actually hoping he'd be dead, so that was it worked out in my favor. That's actually what I was hoping for. So
The one that you have tranked is Arendal.
Arendelle.
which
Yes.
leaves one more down with Kaze.
Cool. I will.
The
Yeah. go
shots have gone off. Kaze, you've thrown the bed up into his face, flashbanged. What would you like to do as your last action before we possibly enter into initiative?
Sword strike.
One sword strike.
Straight through. Yep.
All right, roll away. What you got?
7 successes.
ahead. Nice.
Drop 2 and then stage damage.
Okay, so 5 plus 2 plus
11.
4. So yeah, 11 physical.
Ugh. You get a good hit on into him, but it sounds like it hits against some kind of plating and bounces back. Now roll your initiative. Okay, he goes first, and he looks mad. He turns his FNHAR assault rifle, whips it towards you, or tries to as best he can, and tries to fire off another shot. So he will do 9 damage.
Well, thank God we found that armor, right?
Yeah, thank God. And then it's your turn.
Swing away.
All right,
We're
swing.
gonna keep swinging for the fences.
Okay, go ahead. You get another good hit, good slash on him. This time you don't feel as much resistance, and you can actually see a little spray of blood from where you cut into him. But he's still on his feet. And he tries to fire another shot.
Yeah, so that's 5 hits.
Clean dodge. I could imagine this happening in this small, cramped room, just
Bouncing
gunshots
back
going
and
over
forth.
as you're like jumping, dodging under the gun, swinging the sword up in slashes.
Throwing lamps at him on the trying to
Well,
keep him distracted.
it's your turn again.
All right, we'll go for another. We're just gonna keep the hits going, man.
Keep
That's
'em-
as much as we can.
Keep them coming. With this one, you'll get the clean slash that actually bisects up under his neck. There's the spray and drop of blood as he clutches at his neck as he crumples to the ground.
Based on our assumption of description, was this Blaine Death Edge by chance?
This may have indeed been Blaine Death Edge.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and clip the tip as instructed.
Clip the tip.
But I unfortunately left all of the baggies with Karma, so I just have to put them in my pocket.
So you've got 2 bloody ear tips in your pocket. Got it.
Yep.
Right.
And then also give him a quick once over. Anything on him of significance?
The assault rifle he has is pretty nice.
I guess I'll take it. I could
Okay.
I could sell it, I guess, if anything else. Like being an arms dealer seems like a good way to make some new yen, right?
All right, yeah, you can take the assault rifle, and he had another full magazine of ammunition on him as well. Head back out to the stuck door.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would it be now? Because if he came through, shouldn't it be?
Stuff should be out of the way.
Yeah, it should be out of the way, right?
Should be, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna send as I'm going back up the hallway from the room. I'm gonna send a text to Karma that just says "meet outside," and try to head back through to get to the back door that we came in, assuming that will probably be the easiest way to get out of here.
That would be the easiest for you.
Yes,
Karma,
the
it
easiest
might
for
be-
me to get out of here. Karma can just get out however they want because we're meeting outside now and not inside the building. So
How would
I'm
you
just gonna
like
leave
to-
that up to them?
How would you like to exit the building,
First of all,
Karma?
I'm gonna get
'Cause
the
you have a
message.
unconscious body.
Yeah, I'm gonna send. Wait, do we need to take the conscious body?
No, I'm just wondering if you were.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna. No, I won't do that. No, I don't think so. I think he's just. I'm gonna check the. No, well, check the job log real fast. We were just supposed to leave one of them alive, right?
You're
Just pull it
supposed to
back
leave-
calmly.
supposed to leave one alive.
That's it. Okay, got it. Well, we did it. I'm gonna get Kaze's text message, respond with a ear emoji, and then I'm just gonna. What would probably be easy? Probably just the back door would probably just be easiest for me. So I'll just sneak back through the entire 4 floors.
Unless you wanted to just try to scale out through the outside of the building, given you have wall running.
I gotta break
but
a window for that, which I would have to shoot through.
If only you had some type of physical weapon that you could use to try to break through wood at a faster rate, but you do you, dog. You do you. Don't let you like.
I'm just gonna sneak
you-
through the building. You'll be
If
fine.
you go through the
Yeah,
back
yeah, yeah.
door, we'll meet up eventually. There you go.
So, as you're sneaking out,
Mm-hmm.
as you're sneaking out of this room, as you make your way to the stairs, the familiar sight of the saber bear is on the landing, sniffing around. Seems to be making its way to the 5th floor towards you, towards the tent, and the delicious smell of blood.
Well, I'm gonna find a kind of window on the opposite side. Oh shit. I'm going to grab the unconscious body,
Okay.
and I'm going to drag it to a nearby window with me.
Okay.
I'm getting it as far as away from the dead body, just so the bear doesn't get confused. That's the main concern. God, there's nothing else in here. I don't know. Maybe take like the banner off the wall and something, wrap it around the dude or something, just like cover him up. try to hide the dead body. I don't want the bear to be like seconds, you know, like that would kind of. I didn't account for a bear. Sorry, Harlequin. Like that's on me. I don't know. I'll just find a window and I'll just start chopping at it with my sword to bust it open.
Okay. After a few swings and you hear the sounds of bones being crunched from inside the tent, you can bust open a window.
I'll just scale down.
Wow. All right. Running out of the window, all the way to the ground.
Yeah, I guess find the back door area. So just one of the other sides of the building.
Uh-huh.
Oh. How did it go? How'd you do?
I'm pretty sure I got Death Edge, and also I got a new gun out of it. So
You use guns?
no, but it seemed cool.
Yeah.
How did yours go up on the 5th?
Well, there was 2 up there.
Okay.
I shot and killed the leader, Ezekiel, or whatever his name was, don't remember. And then Arendelle, I just stick and shocked and might be getting eaten by a bear right now. So, you know,
What?
fingers crossed not.
Wait, but we're supposed to keep one of them alive.
Okay, yeah, we'll go tell that to the bear.
How fast would it take you to get back to that window you came through?
Like, I don't know, it's right there. It's like, I don't know, maybe a couple seconds.
Okay, so if I gave you the stim patch to go try to wake up Arendelle so he could escape from the bear,
All right, fine.
you could maybe make it up there pretty quickly and see if we can hopefully get there in time.
All right, fine. I'll go back up through the window. Hey, luckily he's sitting by the window. Can I just peep inside? Is he being eaten by a bear already?
No, he's not being eaten by a bear, but the crunching sounds continue from the tent.
Okay, and he's lightly wrapped up. I mean, not really. I'll maybe knot the banner. I'll slap him with a slap patch.
Okay.
Okay. Does
Are
he
you,
wake up?
are you sticking around to see if he wakes up, or are you just slapping him and leaving?
I'll stick around because I think it's funny.
Yeah, he pops awake like,
Oh my god. Oh, shut up. Jesus, you're loud. Hey, by the way, there's a... What? Okay, hold on. Why do you guys have a bear?
who are you?
the bear god. I don't know.
He immediately starts patting himself, looking for something.
All right, whatever. Anyways, don't die. And I'm just gonna hop out the window.
You do you look back up as you hop out? Do you run down the side, or?
That seems like a dangerous thing to do. Like just
Okay.
running down the side of... No. I'm assuming he'll be fine.
Okay. You hear shouting from the top of the window. If you look up, you see Arendelle's head out of the window, shaking his fist and shouting obscenities at you.
Fair enough. be like, "Feel your ears, loser," and then I'll meet up with Kaze and we'll leave.
something, you'll rue the day, blah blah blah.
Oh no.
I know. You're so worried. You can meet back up with Kaze.
All right, he's
Kaze,
alive.
you can also vaguely hear the shouting from the fifth floor.
They didn't answer why they had a bear. He seemed upset.
That sounds like a mission accomplished to me then.
Yeah, let's go. How are we getting in contact with Harlequin?
I assume that's why you were here. Don't you know how to do that?
Do I have Harlequin's number?
Oh no, it's in the
Dude.
phone that we got. It's in the phone that we got, right?
Oh.
Didn't he give us the phone and it had the one number in it?
It has
Oh,
one number in it.
It has his number in it. So we have a phone.
Okay. You should call.
With this, I hand you the phone.
All right, I'll call him in the dead of night.
You call the number. Do you call up the?
Yeah.
All right. It rings, and then eventually you hear the phone answer in a gruff voice. Hello.
We got some ear tips for you.
What?
Ear tips from the elf cult thingy.
Is this some kind of prank?
No.
You have ear tips for me? Who is this?
Who is this? Do I recognize the
I-
voice?
You called me.
Well, that
No,
doesn't answer my
it
question.
was. It's very gruff. You've never heard this voice before.
Oh.
It's a gruff sounding voice. Like they just woke up, and they're still kind of getting their bearings. It sounds like. Who is this? You called me. How did you get this number?
God? And I'll hang up.
All right.
Hey,
a
so
a few seconds later, your phone starts ringing from that same number.
I'll answer it.
Hello? Is
Hey,
is this the stranger that called me? Who is this?
No.
Who are you?
Oh, delete the number, man. It was an accident.
I'm gonna find you, and when I do.
I'm gonna hang up.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure Harley Quinn gave us the fake number. Which he paid us already, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just keep the little baggie of ear tips for when we next encounter him, I guess.
What would you
Oh.
like to do now?
Well, first I'm going to pull up a little baggie of ear tips, a sandwich bag of ear tips, and then I'm going to
Uh-huh.
open it. Do you want to put your ear tips in here, or are you just going to keep them in your pocket all night?
Yeah, I'll add them into the pool.
All right, I'll put it back in my pocket.
All right, you have a baggie of bloody ear tips.
Cool. I guess you want to go get like a coffin motel?
Yeah, that seems like probably the best for tonight.
Yeah.
we're
all right.
we're already in downtown. Why
All
not?
right, so you guys go find the nearest. You want the nearest coffin motel, or you want to go
No.
away from this area?
No,
for a
not the
little bit?
nearest coffin motel. Absolutely not the nearest coffin motel.
All right, so you want to go further away into downtown proper, maybe,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and find a coffin motel.
the closer to Dante's, the better.
Sure. You can find a coffin motel a few blocks away from Dante's. It's a bit more pricey, because it's downtown and closer to Dante's. But yeah, you can each get a room. It's all automated. So
Right.
there's no teller or anything. So
Cool.
if you want to get cleaned up before going into your coffins.
I mean, I'm good. I barely broke a sweat.
Barely broke a sweat. Minus the fireball and the guy swinging the sword and
Hey, yeah.
dodging a bear.
I'm gonna
Right?
take a wet cloth, wipe myself down a little bit.
I mean, I will, but then also I'm gonna go to Dante after. I'm not just
Well,
gonna go to bed. We're here anyway. I might as well go to Dante's.
Well, before you guys do that, as you're using the common room that is
Uh-huh.
like the shared bathroom, it's just you two in there, and then there's somebody else that you can hear taking a shower, just kind of whistling to themselves. And as you're getting cleaned up, washing your face and everything. You hear the shower stop, and out strolls a guy with a towel wrapped around him. He's got his lovely red hair pulled back into a ponytail. Just kind of rubs his hands together. Oh, well,
Funny seeing you here.
small world. Didn't expect to see you chums here. Dusts his hands off as he just heads on over to the mirror, puts down an old looking shaving kit.
This man.
So, how'd everything go?
Oh, pull out the little sandwich baggie of ear tips and hand it to him. Yep, job done.
Gross. Just
Yeah.
drops it into a shaving kit bag. All right. Well, I'll take care of that later. So you guys had fun, right? Everything taken care of? No problems?
Yeah, it was relatively easy.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Well, hey, thanks for doing that for me. I super appreciate it. Oh, almost forgot. Almost slipped my mind. Did you call that number?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
They're mostly confused. And then
Uh-huh.
oh my god, there's a dog in the bathroom. That's so weird.
Confused and
yeah,
and?
they're mostly confused, and then they
Uh-huh.
swore to do something, but I hung up before they swore it. So
Oh,
I call them back.
missed the best part. Nah, they've probably changed the number by now. Don't even worry about it.
All right.
Oh well. I was hoping it'd be some flowery profanity that he shouted at you. Oh well. Maybe next time.
Thanks.
Well, you boys have yourself a good evening and don't do anything I wouldn't do. And he goes, just shaves up really quick, splashes himself clean, picks up his shaving kit, heads out.
All right. Yeah, finish cleaning up, and then, well, I can't go to Dante's, so I guess I'm going to bed.
And meanwhile, Kaze is going to spend his part of his hard-earned cash at an evening of Dante's.
After making sure that I give the portion back to cover my fine from Lone Star earlier, back to Karma. So that's like,
Hey, take care of this for me.
all bills are settled. All right.
All right. Well, with that, you guys.
And then while I'm at Dante's, I'm gonna
Yeah.
send a text to Applejacks and just say any news on the new or any news on a living situation.
So the last text you'll get from for the evening, after you spend some of your hard-earned new yen, is a text from Applejacks that is just coordinates
Okay.
to a space. And that will wrap it up for you guys.
SINless is back, baby. We appreciate all of you who have spent your time just being patient, waiting, hanging out in the Discord while we took a break and got a new story written and got it all together. You guys have been super patient, super gracious, and your support means everything to us. So I want to give a quick shout out to all of our Patreons that stuck through the last couple of months while we were kind of taking a break from making content and kept supporting us to help us keep the lights on and the bills paid. Crimson Gecko, the Rogue 404, an Absolute Dreckstorm podcast, Tim, Tommy, Martin, Michael, Flatty One Gaming, Manic, Sander, Winter, Jim, the Musician, Shadow Dagger, Oliver, Ancient Relic, Rende, What the Dice, Dat Booty, Techno Druid, Con 9000, MS, and to our new members who joined up while we were on hiatus, Travis, Asthma Admiral, Joseph, Big Spoon, QM1 DeLeon, Devix, and Dylan. Thank you all for your continued support and for jumping in to help us continue to make great Shadowrun stories for the community. If you're interested in joining us on Patreon, all of our runner tier patrons get special benefits, like a lot of these folks have been able to help us with names for NPCs for the current season. We've got things like art coming out We've got a whole bunch of other stuff I can't announce quite yet, but the patrons are going to get first crack at it. And most importantly, you get that shout out at the end of every SINless episode. One other thing that we've been doing is we have kind of started another collaborative podcast with a lot of other podcasters called the Fixer Files. And all of our patrons have access to be able to play in those one-shot adventures with some of your favorite Shadowrun podcasters. So if you're interested in that, you can get a shot at that by joining our $5 runner tier over on patreon.com/critical_hits. If you guys are listening to this on audio, please do us a favor. Give us a 5-star rating on the audio platform you're listening on, and head on over to our YouTube and give the video a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. Those subscriptions really help us a lot to get noticed in the algorithm. That way our content gets pushed to more people who might be interested and haven't already experienced it. So it's a quick click for you, but it means the world to us. So we'd really appreciate it if you have a minute, take some time, do that for us. Big support right there. You're the ones that keep this podcast going. And without you, it would just be us sitting around a table playing games like we've been doing for years. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. And thank you for supporting us. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Kaze and Karma. This is the finale for now of this little series. And we got season 3 coming up. So stick around. Look forward to seeing you over there for some more SINless. Thanks again. See you next time.